Yes, I'm just gonna get on here and do some makeup. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute for me just recording me doing makeup. I'm not gonna talk about healing, empowerment. I just want to do my makeup. I just want to do my makeup. So, with that being said, actually, I have like this is my makeup. Like I'm gonna turn it card. Like this is my complexion product. Like this is all the foundation that I have. The like this is it. I have downsized and I'm proud of myself. So all right, so let me turn this back. Okay, so what palette am I gonna use? Yeah, so let's go here. I am going to do. This is my favorite palette by Blends Bunny. And I was in the store and I bought me Wet and Wild. So I'm going to try this out and just do makeup. I might talk. I don't know. I don't feel like talking either. I'm just going to do my makeup. So I may have a voiceover. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. This is my favorite. Also, this here, Hard Candy, Smooth Lock. And all right, so let's get my stuff together. All right, get my stuff all set up, and let's do this. All right, so all right, let's go. Got my mirrors right here in front of me, so let's go. Um, yeah. Whew, it has been. Look, right now I'm just gonna do my eyebrows. I'm using what NYX brow gel. Okay. Yep. NYX brow gel. How's everyone doing? I opened up my YouTube uh, the other day, and it's been 4 years. 4 years when I started, and I remember my first video. It was like an hour and something long, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I had no idea what I was doing, but I kept going. I kept going. Okay, I have my this nothing. I use my curve case made by Mitchell. This here I will be using for my eyebrows. And yep. Okay. Turn this light on. There we go. Fixing. Whoa. Fixing my mirror. Okay. Here. This is my base. Actually, this base here, like sometimes my eyes are run in the morning, and when I use this here, it like my makeup doesn't go in anywhere. So, and that's just for me. Put it underneath my eyes. Normally I'll use red, but hey, let's mix them together. Okay. I'll let that dry some. Oh, sorry, y'all. Ooh, child. That's bright. However, I like a bright under eye, and I will tone that down some when I put on my concealer. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, so I will be using Hard Candy Smooth the Lock. Whoops. Smooth the Lock. I like this concealer because look, it will smooth the lock. Everything becomes no shine. And it says perfect skin, even texture, and smooth fine lines. Okay. I've been using this primer. I This has been my go-to. Okay, here we go. So that's on. See all these spots? But that's okay. All right, so we'll take care of that later. I like my primer to sit on my face for a while. Okay, now I am going to do my eyes. This is my palette by Blend Bunny. It's all mattes. Okay, it's called Rotten. I don't know if they have any. I think it's out of stock. I don't know. But I'm going to use this. And the brush that I'm going to use is this one here. And this, I think I'm going to, let's go. Use Whisper. No, yeah, I'm going to use Whisper. Okay. For my eyes. This, yeah, I like this. Okay. This is the first time that I'm using this shade, and I'm liking it for my over eye, my end crease. This is liking the color. I'm liking the shade. It's different. That's why I like this palette. It's all matte, but it's different. Okay. Okay. Yes, I got to get back in the swing of just recording makeup videos like haven't been doing. I've been doing a lot of testimonies, which I love because I love to testify, but I just haven't been doing it, and I'm just gonna get on here and do this makeup, you know, not think. Earlier I put in a video talking about pouring into yourself. Like you worried, like question was, why are you um, worried about someone else and you haven't poured into yourself, which is a lot of times I ask myself these questions. So I'm like, you know what? I'm sure someone else needs to ask themselves that. And we get caught up. Here I go, talking about that. So I'm just doing stuff that I love. Like, I love to do my makeup. And yeah. I'm not going anywhere today. I'm just doing my makeup. I'm doing laundry, and as my clothes are a load in the clothes in the wash, I say, you know what? Let me just hop on here and get some makeup done. Okay. All right. So, ooh, that's pretty, y'all. Ooh, this is pretty. Yes, Veil is one of my favorite colors. So I am using the number 13 Max from Refer. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Now I am going to use this here and put it on my eyes. Put the glue on my eyes. Alrighty. Okay. And do the other one. Now, as that's drying, okay, this is how I do my cut crease. I use my hands. I use my fingers. I put the glue on my fingers, and I know this is where my lid is because I have hooded eyes. So there, let that dry. See, hooded eyes. So all right, now I want to use this one here. I'm gonna try both. So I'm gonna be extra today. So I'm gonna use this on one eye, this one on this eye, and this on the other. Let's see. No, let's be creative. Let me get my. Okay. Here we. Singe Beauty is a brush that I've had in my stash and have not used in a long time. So 4 years of doing my makeup. I've collected. Yeah, this matches. This is matches my foundation. Ooh, let me use that's pretty. But I'm going to use my finger. I love multi-chromes. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Look how pretty. Use this mirror. Ooh, sorry, y'all. I want y'all to be able to see. Ah, it's pretty. Mm, yeah. Ooh, child. Ooh, this is pretty. I got this. This is Wet and Wild, y'all. Wet and Wild. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. Now, ooh, so pretty, y'all. You see that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, Wet and Wild. Okay. And then on my other eye, which is my left one, I'm going to use this one. Let's see. I like it. Ooh, let's see. Let's see what this does. Ooh, that's pretty too. Okay. Ooh, that's a little. The foil is a little thicker, like the texture. Ooh, it's pretty though. Ooh. Okay. So what I'm gonna do to bring them together is I'm going to use this brush. Use this. Ah, so pretty, y'all. Pretty, 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 pretty. Okay, pretty. And I'm gonna put it in this corner. See, see how I'm putting it in this corner. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Okay, so pretty. Um, Let me use a different brush. Ah. Ooh, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. And it's opaque. Like this is that gold. Okay, this is that gold. Still have it on. Okay, and then I'm gonna use this because it still have some on my finger. Okay, so bam, so pretty. Okay, now with that being said, ooh, time for me to put on my concealer. And I'm using Cover FX. Okay, look, I'm trying to there. All right, Cover FX. They are gone out of business, and I have a few more concealers left. So I have been like, I think I found another brand um, to use, but I'll see. I will. I shall see. Now I am going to use. Do I want to use this? Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna use this. Mm-mm. Gotta shake it. Okay. Ah, I am down to 5 foundations, bottle foundations. Two of them, or yeah, two of them is Estee Lauder, which is this one here, and it's a skin tint. Then there's Milk, which is a skin tint. It's Milk, and then it's Natasha. I got her foundation, and then I still have the Urban Decay. I'm halfway done with that. Not sure if I'm gonna buy it again because I'm trying to get down to one brand, and so far, Estee. Um, this is probably the one I'm gonna have this one because I'm really not a matte girl. I'm really not a matte girl. I like illumination. So, yeah, most likely I won't repurchase Urban Decay. And I just bought the milk skin tint about 3 months ago. I don't know. I think it's been that long. So that's the newest foundation that I bought. So yeah. All right. So we got that done. Yeah. So let's get my. I need my mirror. Dude. All right. Okay. All righty. Okay. Now it's time for me to bronze. Okay. I am recording with my web camera. And the reason why I'm doing that because of the fact that I'm trying to get it right with my Canon. It's like I need to buy a arm mount for my computer desk because the one that I have for my camera, the one that I had, it's not working. It's very uncomfortable. I can't get the shots that I need, the where it goes. So I was like, you know what? I'm not using this. Let me put away my camera for a minute until I get the right mount. So until then, I will be using my webcam. Yeah, I know y'all heard that. I'm sorry. I am just trying to set up for real, y'all. Okay. Now, this is what it feels like when you have poured into, and I know I said I wasn't going to talk, so I just need to say this. I am like, I have been making sure people are okay in my life. And I forgot about myself. And I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? I need to be self selfless to other people and selfless to me. Like it's like, man, I'm just like, okay, Karen, what about you? What about you? My daughter is about to be 18. She's going through her go through. Of course, she's dealing with her eating disorder. So a lot of changes. She does not eat meat. She's only eating fish. So I believe that's pescatarian. And just she's stepped down from the residential home. So she's been going to outpatient and she's about to go to technical school here to get her degree. And it's like, okay, Karen, it's time. Your daughter will be okay. You need to focus on you. You need to pour into you. And it's like, wow, I'm not going to have like, this is the first time. My oldest son will be 40. My youngest child, who will be 18. And it's like, this is the first time as being a mom in 40 years that all my kids are adults, like for real, like 18. So it's like I'm going through this transition. Like, okay, Karen, what are you going to do? You know, you have your kids are good. You've done a good job no matter what. You've done a good job. Yes, we are not perfect, but you've done a good job. Now I need you to focus on you. And I'm not trying to do this. I'm not making this a episode. I just want to do my makeup. I just want to do my makeup. I do not want to encourage no one. If you want to see encouragement, and I'm not trying to be mean or nasty, but I just want to do my makeup. I'm also going to encourage. I'm also going to do question of the day, but this is what I love to do. Like 4 years ago, I did my first YouTube video of makeup, and I was so scared. 4 years later, I'm still doing it. I didn't stop. I didn't give up. I even evolved. And I'm happy and I'm so excited. And it's like, okay, Karen, what are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do? How does it feel, So I have things that I plan, but that's just for me, I'm going to just be who I feel like I need to be, like for Karen, not as a mom, you know, but as a human being, a person, a mother who's all her kids and adults. Ha ha. So exciting. So let me finish this up. So I probably hit the microphone, so I do apologize. But I'm just, you know, doing my makeup and talking. You know, I'm still gonna be there for my daughter. Um, make sure she gets a cut. But you know what? My priority, like, I need to be there. It needs to be a balance. You know, and she has told me, like, she's like, Mom, this is what I want. I want to be an adult. You know, I don't want to be looked like as my baby. Okay, girl. Like, okay, so yeah, a new wow. All my kids, all my kids are going to be considered an adult, young adults. So, all right. So this is the look. I need to do some blush, and I'm just getting on here. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just getting on here to put on makeup and to talk. I love to do this. I love to put on makeup. Whether it's the thing is 10 minutes long, an hour, I don't care. Woo, y'all. Yes. So, all right. Let me put on. Am I gonna learn how to edit? Probably. I don't know. Do I want to edit? I want y'all to see the raw footage. You know. I have no idea. I'm just doing it. Ooh, y'all. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. Okay. Mm. Oh, this came out good. This came out so pretty. Okay, let me just add this here to soften the edges. This is so pretty. Wet and wild. You did your thing. You did your thing. Okay. Okay, let me spray my hard candy. $7. $7, y'all. $7. Oh yeah, let me put my mascara on. Okay. And this is the finished look, y'all. Yep. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Yes. Okay. This is the finished look. So move the microphone. Alrighty. Yes, yes. So yes, yes, yes. Just doing my Lord. I'm so sorry, y'all. Yes, I did my makeup. I did my makeup. I just did the makeup video. Yeah. Back to what I love to do. Yeah. Indeed. Okay. 60 years old. And I did it. Mm. All right, y'all. See you next video. All righty. Bye bye. You take care.